So welcome back to another episode of this whole HTML and CSS journey. As you can see, I'm on my main screen, the desktop screen, and we're going to be doing something new, right? So I actually taught you a lot of stuff throughout the whole episode. There were 7 lectures, and all these 7 lectures are probably adding up for you guys. But let me tell you something, one more thing, right? We have not yet uploaded our website. So I'm actually going to make a new website. The old website was just a one that I used for my creativity, but now we're going to make a new one for new stuff. So I'm going to click new. And once you do that, you make a folder. Inside those folders, you're going to make subfolders and stuff. You'll see the whole process through this whole thing. So we're going to make a folder, and I'm going to call this my final project. So this is going to be a very big lecture, actually, if you look at it from the old videos. And we're going to have a lot of lectures, actually. That's not final, but whatever. So we're going to enter this folder, and we're going to click a new folder. After you click new folder, you're going to write online resources. That's also not online, it should. And local resources. So you're going to have 2 folders of different kind of resources. So on this folder, I'm going to make an HTML file. I'm going to make a CSS file, and I'm going to make a file called buttons, so that you can have like buttons for your links and stuff. Then you're going to copy and put the exact same thing on your online resources. So you're going to be using different kinds of resources, some from online and some from yours. And to categorize all these things, you can do that. Yep. So we've done this. Let's head into brackets right now. So here we are in brackets. So you guys remember this folder? This is the folder that we were using first. We call the HTML and CSS project. This is where we did many of the things on our first lectures. So what we're going to do, we're going to click open folder. And I think it's going to open and you're going to find your folder, but my computer is going to take time because it's very slow. Yeah, stop getting slow, computer. So as you can see, we're in our HTML document, but no, we're not there. If you guys remember correctly, we actually saved all our stuff in a desktop. So we have to go back to our desktop. And when you're on desktop, you click the My Final Project, and you're going to select the folder. Now, Brackets is going to load the folder, and you will see a bunch of other folders on your File Explorer thingy right here. Brackets is not doing it. Let me try to fix that. 1 second. There, fix it. So now you have local resources and online resources. When you click local, you're going to see other 3 buttons right there. Click HTML, but there's nothing in it. So now we're going to go and make a new file. So we're going to make a new file right now. We made one. Save it. And you guys know what the name you give it. You give it index.html. That's index.html. After you write that, you put it in your local, in your HTML folder in your local, cause this is yours. It's not anybody else's. This is yours. Yep. So now we have this HTML thing. So let's just get started by typing things down. So I'm just gonna write doctype HTML. Okay. I don't think the font is good for you guys to see. Let me just increase the font right now. Yep, I think that font is pretty good. And now, after that, you guys know what you're going to do. You're going to write the HTML tag. Close that up. And then right there, we're going to write head. Oh, thanks, Brackets, for closing it for me. And you're going to write body. And Brackets is going to close it for you. So now this is the basic structure of an HTML document. We already talked about this. Now you're going to link your stuff. But before we link them, you're going to first put title. And I'm going to make this thing... Oh, this is not title. This is title. Yeah, that. So this website's name is going to be Rotom ROMs. Because, well, I'm going to be uploading like GB ROMs, dual screen ROMs, and all that. Like, you know, we're going to have a lot of stuff in this thing. Next, you're going to make your CSS folder. You're going to make a new thing. Save that up. Then you go to your local resources and make sure you save it in your CSS, right? Save it there. And you're going to call it style.css. Save. So we have style.css right there, and if you look at your Explorer right here, you're gonna see that it's in your CSS folder right there, as you guys can see. Now you're gonna link it. Let's link it right now. So we're in our HTML folder, we're gonna write link href. Now for this one, you need to go copy your file path. Let's go and copy our file path. So we're gonna go to my final project right there. We're gonna go to local resources where we saved it, go to CSS. Click on your CSS file, and on Windows 10 you'll have this nice handy dandy thing called copy file path. After you copy file path, you can just close the folder, go back here, and paste it. Now you have the file path. Okay, wait, I have 2 of these quotation marks. After that, you guys should remember this: del rel style sheets type text.css. Beautiful. Now let's go to our body. I don't like the space right here. We're gonna go right there. Let's go to our body and we're gonna do some stuff. Let's write header. Now you probably never saw this tag before, but the header is basically the heading of your whole web page. So we're gonna be using header. So for header, Rotom ROMs. Perfect. Rotom ROMs. Now let's go check it in our Google Chrome. So we're opening Google Chrome right now on the window, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. Right here, as you guys can see, we have Rotom ROMs opened up. Let's go back to our HTML folder and let's style it. Let's design it. Let's make it look better. If I could get my cursor black, please. There we go. The cursor came back, but it's not clicking anything. What is wrong with you, cursor? Just click on this style.css file. Just do that. Come on, please. There we go. We're in the style.css file, and let's start by changing a few things. Let's write header, and then we're gonna write this, and we're gonna make the color blue. No, not just normal blue. Let's give it some kind of blue. Let's make it aqua is not a good color. Let's go through each and every blue. That's actually no. You want to see a new function that you can do? Just write Control E. Oh wait, no, wait. First write something. I'm going to put hashtag FFF. Then use Control E once you're on the thing. What? There it goes. So for example, you have this thing right down there, and you click Command E or Control E, you get this whole gradient kind of thingy where you can actually pick up your color, which I want. I'd want this. I want a bit transparency on it. Yeah, that's good. So you can make a transparency and you get it like this. So this is pretty weird, but that's actually the colors. So when we go and reload our Rotom ROMs on the web page, you're gonna see, if you reload it. I said if we reload it, yeah, so it becomes bigger, Rotom ROMs. It's blue and bigger. So I'm gonna do another thing. I'm gonna write font size. Oopsie, I made a mistake. I didn't put a semicolon. Make sure you always put your semicolon. After that, we're going to put a font size of 55 pixels. So when we reload this, it's supposed to be bigger, and we can do other things with this. So we're going to do something else that you can usually do. When you go up here and write star, this selects everything, and I'm going to write border. Wait, no. So we have margin right here, margin 140 pixels. You can write border and it becomes border box. So when we reload this thing, it's going to be a kind of a box that helps you out better in your stuff. So this is a very good intro to our whole thing. I know we didn't do that much in this episode, but we got all the folders and stuff and all that stuff. But thank you guys for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification icon for the next video that's going to come out. Share this video with your friends for those who want to learn more about this, because as I told you in the beginning of this whole challenge video, I told you this is for those who cannot afford to pay, because I pay for these kind of courses. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later in another video. Take care. Leave a like. Long video indeed, but it's worth it.